Okay, inside Old Trafford, FA Cup night after everything that was last week in terms of Carabao Cup, Europa League. There's been what everyone expected, many changes, and tonight is now turned into what we thought was going to be a comfortable night against a poor performing West Ham team to a nervous, more, I don't know, sort of awkward night. I think with the amount of changes we've made, it is going to be difficult. We expected them, and you know what, if we did go out tonight, I don't think anyone could have a go at Ten Hag for making this many changes. We did look knackered towards the end of that final, and in the mix of cup runs, being in every competition, you are going to have to use your squad. We're just going to have to use a lot more than what we had hoped tonight against not a great West Ham team, but coming off the back of a 4-0 win against Forest, they're obviously going to be buoyed, and I think that they've got a chance now after looking at that starting lineup. So yeah, I can feel a tough watch ahead. I'd love to be surprised, but I look at the front line and go, not many goals. I look at the midfield, never ever played together, and the defence has got Maguire and Lindelof. So I don't think I need to say any more in terms of why I'm a bit more concerned than I would normally be. But we'll see. These players have to earn their spot. It's part of the squad. Maguire's been giving it the big up about being club captain. He's got to earn his corn tonight. Just disappointed that Bruno's on the same pitch as him and he can't have that armband. I was a bit nights off when he did go up and grab the trophy with Bruno at weekend, but it is what it is. He is club captain. It's not his fault that he is. The club's not made any decision past that, and that's what we have to live with. But it's all about tonight. The West Ham fans are having their own sing-song, usual boisterous selves. About 5,000 I think in here tonight. FA Cup allocation, and it should lead to a decent atmosphere. If West Ham do score, then we'll see what Ten Hag does off the bench, because we have got all the big guns on the bench tonight. So interesting game ahead for different reasons tonight. Let's see.
West Ham United and Manchester United.
As expected, a tough watch, like we said at the start. The second string just isn't as good as the first string. We've known that, we know the squad depth, we know the quality and depth. There have been some alright performances, the bit of Garnacho, about Weghorst, all decent. Scott McTominay started off okay and then faded. A few errors. It is just hard with Maguire and Lindelof at the back. It just seems to be a different pace game altogether. And we're talking about absolute quality players that these guys are replacing here. So we've given them players 45 minutes rest. How long Ten Hag will wait until the big guns come on, we don't know. Maybe 60 minutes. I do think changes will come and we will win this game. I'm still confident. West Ham are not carrying much of a threat. Really, Antonio's poor. He's big, strong, quick, and does nothing else. His finishing is shocking. He should have scored. Yeah, they had a couple of good attempts at goal. Garnacho, one of them, Sabitzer, the other good save to the keeper. But the game in general just lacked quality, and it's a game that you just don't really want to be playing on a Wednesday night. Just an FA Cup game should be played on a weekend. They just don't have the right feel to it. And with United as tired as they are, West Ham obviously have had a game at weekend as well. 2 games in the week in the FA Cup. It's just got that vibe that it just needs a spark. And I think that will come with the substitute. United in control without flattering themselves. A couple of changes and this game is in a different ballpark altogether. So I expected this. I'm not disappointed in it. Everyone needs a rest. We've got through the half unscathed. Hopefully we can give these players a bit more time rest, and then maybe just bring the big guns on and finish this off, because I do believe that West Ham are there for the taking. It's just not good. If we did lose, it will be a disappointment. It will simply be down to too many games and not being able to play a strongest team. Oh, get that contract signed right now. Alejandro Garnacho. We're just talking there. There's a few players there tonight that didn't play well. We've seen the drop off from the first team to the second team. We expected that. But what we have done, we've given ourselves a little bit of respite before the big game against Liverpool on Sunday, while actually going through, beating another Premier League team and getting into another quarter-final. It just keeps on rolling on and on and on. I remember listening to Gary Neville the other day after the final in the Carabao Cup, and do you know what? I agreed with him. There isn't a identity to this team in terms of style of play. There really isn't. But what there is, there's a winning mentality. There's an identity of we just don't give up. People would say today Bruno Fernandes didn't play well, like myself, but he keeps going. And what Ten Hag has always said is, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to play. So even when you're playing bad, don't be afraid to keep on going. Keep trying your little things. He wasn't playing well, Bruno Fernandes. Peach of a ball, offside for Casemiro, free kick, unfortunate. Goes back again, corner, gets us the equaliser, and then from that moment on, there was absolutely no chance of West Ham winning that game or getting anything from that game. It was either extra time United win it or we get a Fergie time. We got a Fergie time. Because Garnacho, absolutely brilliant finish. Like I said, he's another one. Hits, misses. He was looking after the ball okay in the first half, I thought. Could do a bit touching up his end delivery, but my God, the guy's fearless. It's like I said, the most important thing about a player is you don't shrink when it's not going bad. We've seen times this season, I've been a critic of Garnacho when he started games. He's not as impactful. But today I thought he managed himself well. He's learning when to use that burst of pace. He doesn't look fast at time, but then he just sets off and he scares defenders. He scared the West Ham defenders there today. And West Ham were pretty comfortable. It wasn't a great first half, let's be honest. We expected that. I expected that. There's no United fan there at half time thinking, I'm really disappointed in this. We're resting about 8 players from the final. Players that need a rest going into Liverpool, like I said, a weekend. But what was important there was, again, it just felt, and in Old Trafford you felt, you know what? We're still in this. It doesn't matter. I thought West Ham scored too early. I thought we switched off, played to the whistle. For God's sake, Reds. Yeah, it might have been out. Turned out not to be after the VAR decision, but Casemiro, Dalot, Maguire, we all stopped. We just give that goal away to West Ham, and we are our own worst enemy at times, because I don't think anyone is going to beat us right now. If we have the moments where we switch off, then maybe a team can get at us, maybe they can turn it on us, but it was too early for me, West Ham's goal, and United took complete control. I mean, the chances were coming, the crosses were on point, we were picking up the ball in the final third, winning it back high up the pitch. West Ham looked tired. I said before this game, the fact that they've got a 2-game week as well as us was a good thing for us there today, because they expected the changes. We got through it, like I said, unscathed, no more injuries, a bit of a rest for certain players that needed it. Casemiro didn't really have to extend himself too much. Martinez and Varane rested. Luke Shaw obviously got a knock and he's supposedly back for Liverpool. No Sancho, he's fully rested. Rashford, game on, was dangerous. Not exerting too much energy, that was massive, and that's just cruising through into another quarter-final. Well, resting players like it's nothing. This is the momentum and the mentality that this team has got right now. It's just got that, you know what, no matter what it is, we're tired, we're leggy, we're still going to win this game. It's got that. We've got absolutely, I couldn't tell you which way we're going to play each game, I don't know, but one thing I do know is that they won't give up. Malacia loses the ball, gets it back, passes, loses the ball, but he keeps on going, and eventually you get it right. We just, I cannot insist how important that is, to just keep going even when you've played a bad pass, even when it looks like the crowd's on your back, the moans, the groans, you get back up and you do it again. That's what Garnacho has been brought into in this squad, and that's what we're seeing now. Garnacho, I mean, we were talking to Rob Dawson the other day, and he was saying that Lisandro Martinez, after the summer tour, took him under his wing when he came to Manchester United. We're seeing that with a few of these players now. Marcus Rashford with Tyrell Malacia. Malacia, like I said, been hot and cold today, but he keeps going. It doesn't matter. It does not matter how bad you're playing. You keep going and you keep playing. You keep that determination and that mentality that you are still going to make something happen. You're going to create something out of nothing. And there was a tackle in that second half which set a tone for Malacia. There's a ball that was going clean through, and Malacia cleaned out a West Ham player. Can't remember which it was, but the volume in Old Trafford went up. That's your moment, that you keep on going. You may give a few balls away. You may get that pass that wasn't the right option. We did it a lot tonight. You're tired, you expect mistakes. You get it back, you go again. That's what this team is. It's nothing special. All it is that. It's the mentality monsters. That's what this team is right now. It doesn't matter who it is, when we're playing, what time of the day, when it is, how many games we've played before it, who the opponent is. I feel like we can beat anyone right now, and that's proven. big test this weekend, which is Liverpool away. They've won tonight, but I keep saying it, the treble. Spurs have gone out tonight. There's only Manchester City really left in the FA Cup, and that's no disrespect to the likes of Grimsby and other teams, but it's opening up. Opportunities are here. Another fixture that's being moved now with Brighton, that goes to a midweek game. Pressure cooker, but you got to look at it. Brighton are still in the FA Cup. It's sort of all unfolding well for Manchester United at the moment. Players coming back. You're getting, like I said, the rest that we needed tonight while still beating West Ham 3-1. I mean, it probably wasn't a 3-1 game, no, but it's there. It's embedded in this team now. It seems like we're expecting this to happen every single week. Leeds away wasn't great. Today wasn't great, but I still think we're going to win. It's crazy. Yeah, it's poor when the second team come in. Maguire and Lindelof, it's just too slow. It doesn't work that way. Casemiro comes on, one move, one pass. He's just got vision that no one else has got. And don't get me wrong, Casemiro gives the ball away a lot, but he doesn't let it affect him. That's what winners do. It's risk-reward football. They're taking risks, they're taking that chance, and it's paying off for them. You know why? Because they're all working for each other. No one's getting on anyone's back. It's like, we go again. Good ball, we go again. Didn't work this time, we just keep going and keep going. And that's what this team is. Sign Garnacho up now. We need talent like that. We need that raw talent. That's what this is all about. That's what this team is all about with Ten Hag. We've got that little bit of something from one side, then the other side. It could be Anthony one week, Garnacho the other, Rashford the next. Weghorst will eventually score at Old Trafford. God save, the man is trying. And I've got to praise his work rate, and his link-up play today was a lot better for me. But it just falls into that again. That part of Manchester United will never die. That's back at this football club now. The identity has been completely reinstalled into this football team, and we move on again. Liverpool next. Brilliant. What a night again. Like, share and subscribe. See you later.